Welcome to the NFHL, and we have a fantastic battle for you here tonight. It's gonna be your Buffalo Bills are headed to Washington, D.C. to face Jayden Daniels and his Washington Commanders. We have a great one in store for you tonight. Let's get down to the ice. It's gonna be nitty-gritty. Josh Allen is here. He's poised. He's ready. Preseason battle to really get the last of the rust off before this regular tournament season starts. Victorious, how you doing out there today, sir?
One thing I'm very excited for to see today is the fact that the Washington Commanders have Von Miller, and Von Miller's first game with the Commanders is against his old team, the Buffalo Bills.
We also have some contract dispute stuff here. Terry McLaurin could be playing his last game as a Commander. Let's see how it shakes out.
Here's Green, passes up top to Daniels. Daniels to Eckler through the slot, poked away by Smith, and now Smith takes it. Smith to Allen, Allen to Thomas, Thomas to Smurless. Smurless takes it past across, is intercepted. Now here comes Daniels up the wall. Daniels to Monk, and now back to Daniels. Daniels feeds it across to Eckler, Eckler to Taylor, and now shot by Daniels, and they score!
Jayden Daniels, the youngster, getting it on and getting it hot. There they go.
Jayden Daniels, the youngster, gets the game started early.
Just a quick snipe, he gets it in, and it's off the stick in a hurry. Just like his throwing motion, he gets it out of there fast. No time to react there. And it's 1-0 Washington, punch in the mouth right away. 18:44 left in the first.
Here we go, underway here. 1-0 Washington already. Here's Smurless. Smurless, he gets pressure for the puck. Smurless gives it to Thomas. Thomas behind the net, he'll take it through the slot, gives it to Smurless. Smurless to Reed. Reed coming up the ice at Allen. Reed to Allen, drops it back down, and a save! Josh Allen with a fake shot, sent it back down for an even better chance.
Thurman Thomas got an opportunity to step right into it, but Ertz was there, snatched it up. We'll take a draw. 17:37 here in the first.
Here's the battle for the puck. Here's the battle for it still. It slides out front to McLaurin. McLaurin takes it behind the net. Now McLaurin will play it up to Green. Green keeps taking it now. Green drops it up top to Davis. Davis down to Theismann. Theismann to McLaurin. McLaurin to Taylor. And now Davis, shot, tipped away. And now Smurless. Smurless takes it. Backhands it out.
This defense of Washington does feature one of the hardest hitters ever to play the game, Mr. Sean Taylor. Welcome to the ice, buddy.
Here's McLaurin. Terry McLaurin sends it around, it doesn't work. And now Evans. Evans in a battle for it. It comes down, drops to Manley. Manley to Miller, doesn't work. And here comes Evans. Evans coming up the ice. Evans looking around, gives it to Keller. Slap shot, tipped away right there. Now Manley sends it across to Theismann. Joe Theismann has it. Dumps it up the wall. Goes chasing for it now. Here's Bosa. Bosa takes it. Looking for options. Bosa gets pressured. And now he'll give it to Shakir. Shakir. Across to Evans. And now Evans coming down the ice. Evans up the way. And now Miller. Miller to Theismann. Here comes Theismann up the wall. Theismann to Samuel. Shot and a save. Now Samuel gives it to Manley. Manley loses control of it, a race for it, but Miller will catch there.
Really like what the Washington Commanders bring to the table here when they come to the ice. When you look up and down their roster, it's nothing but tough guys, and they bring that to the table day in and day out. Look for these Commanders to be a great team throughout the season.
Here's Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick takes it, drops it down to Medic, and now shot, and a glove save, Ertz.
Ertz looking sharp so far as well. He's tracking them down. He's ready. Dawson knocks on the other end. One has gotten past him, but he's unshaken. 11:35 left in the first.
Here we go. We got a little bit of a mismatch going on here. Puck drops. Here's Bennett, shot, and that one stopped. Now here's Butts. Butts gives it. Here's Schobel, shot, and that one stopped. And now a battle for it, scores!
Joe Cribbs finishes the play. Zach Ertz couldn't hold on, and Joe Cribbs walked right to the doorstep and backdoored it. Let's go. 1-1. Joe
Cribbs. Look at that.
He just scraped it in. It wasn't pretty, but it's in the back. It counts nonetheless. He just squirts it through. He just sticks his stick in there, and that thing wasn't secure. Zach Ertz not happy about that one, but we're going to take a 1-1 game here with just 11 minutes left in the first.
Well, one cool new thing about the NFHL today, mascots have officially joined the league. Now here's a shot by Eckler. Stop. Rebound! And that one was stopped. Now here's Ferguson battling for it on the wall. Ferguson gets it. Drops it down to Bennett. Bennett to Cribbs. Joe Cribbs across to Jackson. Jackson looking, centers it. Cribbs, one-timer, and they score! Joe Ferguson!
Joe Ferguson, the wily centerman, gets to his spot. Look at that, right through the slot. And look at the feed. Cribbs having an absolutely brilliant first period.
Look at that beautiful pass. The one-timer right past the blocker of Zach Ertz and behind into the net.
Gorgeousness.
Here's Josh Allen on the draw versus Kilmer.
Joe Cribbs, a goal and an assist here with just 10 minutes into the first.
Here's Allen. Allen takes the puck. Allen's poked away, but now Thomas drops it down to Smith, and now Smirlis to Thomas. Now Reed. Reed drops it down to Smirlis. Smirlis to Allen. Now Smith shot. Blocked out front. Now Kilmer. Kilmer takes the puck. Kilmer stops and looks. Gives it to Clark. Clark coming down the ice. Clark pulls back. Shot and a save.
After a great start from the Washington Commanders, suddenly find themselves down 2-1.
Here's Smirlis holding away. Smirlis coming down. Smirlis gives it across, and that one poked away. Now here's Portis. Portis dumps it up the wall. Goes chasing for it. Now wins Reed. Reed takes it though. Reed gets pressured, but Smirlis will take it. And now here's Smith. Smith coming up the ice. Smith on the wall, trying to center that one. Here's Allen. Now Allen fighting for it now. Kilmer. Kilmer on the battle for it, goes to Smith. Smith to Jackson. Jackson shot, blocked out front. Now Portis. Portis to Butts. Butts coming down the ice. Butts looking around to Kilmer shot and glove save knocks.
Clinton Portis is going to be a guy to watch in this game. Commanders are going to look for him to play his tough, rugged style. He's a train, he's a truck. He can get down into the dirty parts of the ice and score some goals. Watch out for Clinton Portis.
Well, here's Joe Ferguson on the draw. He's taking on Jayden Daniels with Art Monk and Austin Eckler.
Jayden loves to have these weapons around him right now. Such a pleasure to play with Art Monk.
And now here's Taylor. Taylor gives it to Jackson. Jackson looking around. Jackson keeps going, gives it to Ferguson. Ferguson coming up the ice. Ferguson using his body to shield, but it's intercepted by Daniels. Now Green. Green gets sacked. And now here's Daniels. Daniels to Eckler. And now Taylor. Taylor gives it to Cook. I'm pronouncing that one right. Taylor, right?
Daryl Talley.
Tally, okay, my bad. I just want to do double checks. Still new to this, folks.
4:21 left in the first. 2-1 Buffalo. A little bit of clamp down on defense. Some hits going around the ice there. Daryl Green gets disheveled.
Here's Ryan Fitzpatrick. Out of all the teams he played for, this is the team that he deserved to play for. Puck drops. Here's Manley. Manley across to Miller. Miller to Riggins. Here they go. They keep going with it. Riggins poked away, and now Bosa fighting for it. Shakir, because it's to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick coming up the ice. Drops it down to Cook. Cook waiting, tried to take a shot, but it was poked away, and then he got body checked. Now Manley shot, and that one stopped. The blocker deflects it into the corner. Tally throws it up the wall to Shakir. Shakir, he gets sent to the wall. And now here's a chance and a stop. Some good pressure here. Riggins behind the net fighting for it. It's going to go to Tally. Tally to Evans, and Evans will get it out.
I was able to talk to Fitzpatrick ahead of this game, and he's just happy to be here. He's a journeyman NFLer. But he found his way onto a roster. The Buffalo Bills needed him. They called him up, and he is happy, and they do love him out here in Buffalo.
Here's Kelly coming up the ice. Kelly looking, quick move. Kelly one-timer and a save. Now Manley to Ripon. Ripon to Samuel. Samuel makes a quick move, gives it to Davis, it's poked away. Now Bennett to Kelly. Kelly toe drag move, poked away. Now battle for it. Sends it across to Miller. Miller, and he gets body checked. Now McLaurin. McLaurin pulls back. McLaurin shot. Save. Puck floating, and it hits the top of the net. And that will do it.
Wow, frenetic there at the end. Puck goes up, trickles over the top of the net. It doesn't go in. It's 2-1. Great period. A lot of great hockey in that one so far. Blast in the middle. The feed, it's the Joe Cribbs story so far here in this first.
Here we go. Let's look at the first intermission. Plays of the period. And let's start with the goals. We got 3 to view. Early in the game, Jayden Daniels strikes first.
Right away, quick snipe. Sean Taylor right into Jayden, and he just picks a spot and pulls the trigger.
And then after that, Joe Cribbs gets himself a goal. And look at that, it's turned over right here by Eckler.
You know, when your coaches in hockey tell you, crash the net, get in front, wait for loose pucks. This is what it's all about. Fundamental hockey. Cribbs doing that as he's told, and he gets rewarded with a goal. Now,
look at that. Jackson with a great play to make that pass before contact.
Look at a little quick touch pass by Cribbs, though. He already knows where he's going with it, and he just feeds his boy.
Look at that.
Right in the lane.
Finds Ferguson right there. Beautiful deal. And then Ferguson. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. As the goaltender right there. Here's Terry McLaurin with a quick shot. And then the danger really comes because it starts to trickle over the nets.
Terry McLaurin, his whole future, he does not know where he's going in either league. If he goes in one, he goes in the other. But while he's here, he's okay playing hockey, and he's a mighty fine hockey player.
It's rumored he might go to Vegas. Or even Cleveland. Look at this chance right here off the one-timer. Some hits? We got hits. Reed on Miller.
Andre Reed getting busy on the defensive side of things. Laying the kaboom. Right back at you.
Shakir right here. So that should do it for the first period. Plays of the period. It's time for the second.
Second period action just about to get underway. Bills Mafia, if you look at that crowd there, you can see they have showed up in droves as they always do. Josh Allen and Jayden Daniels to take a face-off. Here we go.
Here's Monk, drops it down to Eckler, poked away. Here goes Reed down the ice. Reed looking around. Reed across to Thomas. Thomas gets sent flying right there. Now here's Taylor. Taylor takes it. Taylor pushed off the puck just enough to lose control of it. And now Thomas to Reed. Reed battling on it just up the half wall. And now it goes to Taylor. Taylor drops it to Daniels to center ice. And now here's Eckler to Daniels. Through the circle and a stop by Knox.
Dawson Knox holding it down around town. They call him Fort Knox. A lot of goalies around the league get, probably a little more shine than he does, but he's been solid thus far.
A one-timer, he scores! Sean Taylor!
Institution Sean Taylor with a clapper. And he beats the pants off of Dawson Knox there. And Sean Taylor, the Commander legend, finds the equalizer. Right past Dawson Knox. We got a game cooking here, 2-2. And we just started the second.
77-mile-per-hour slap shot right there. Here we go, it drops. Here's Smith, gives it up top to Evans quick. Evans stops, trying to center it. Taken down by Taylor. Now Taylor zips it across to Green. Green takes it into the center ice, up the half wall. Now Daniels. Daniels looming, drops it down to Taylor. Taylor shot, but he gets destroyed right there after ripping it. And now Davis spins it down screen, and now here's a body check, a battle for it now. And now Evans will take it. Evans, he dumps it up. He goes chasing for it. Evans to Manley. Manley fighting for it. And now Monk takes the puck. Monk drops it down to Theismann. Theismann gives it to Davis. Shot saved, and the rebound poked away.
Smurlis in the right place there to grab that one out of the danger zone.
Here's Smith. Smith drops it down the mold. Shot and a save. And now Theismann held to the wall. It goes around. And now McLaurin around to Manley. Manley coming up the ice. Manley to Davis. Davis has it. Davis through side to side. Davis tried to take it. Poked away by Smith. And now Fitzpatrick with the quick spring. Now Cook shot. And that's poked away. Now Shakir sends it to the point to Tally loses control of it. Here's Riggins to right bench, shot and a save.
Mark Rippon gets a quick snipe at Knox, but he's able to turn that one away. 13 minutes left, and we're still cooking.
Here's Shakir, intercepted by Mann. Mann takes it now. Mann spins around, and now Samuel. Here's Debo Samuel. Samuel takes it up, looking around. Samuel drops it down, Rippon, and a glove save, Knox.
Debo Samuel, the newly acquired Washington Commander, and he, spoke from the heart about wanting to play with McLaurin and keep that team together. That's part of the reason he was happy to be here. He doesn't want to see his guy go. We'll take a drop here. Clinton Portis on the ice. Watch for him in this shift. He's been playing good hockey so far this game.
There's Thomas coming up the ice. Thomas tried to stay on side, but he finds himself off.
Clean game so far as well. No power plays issued on either side. Tough 5-on-5 hockey, but we got 2 goals apiece.
Here we go, here's Butts. Butts takes the puck, looking through. Butts to Kilmer. Kilmer has it, pushed away, and now Butts spins it back around. Here's Mann. Mann drops it to puck, stop shot, blocked out front. And now Thomas. Thomas sends it around, battling forward on the wall now. It's Ports. Ports shot, poked away. And now Portis. Portis battling forward again. Here's Thomas coming up the ice. Thomas gliding through. Thomas to Reed, and he spun around. Now Kilmer, Clark coming through. Clark to Portis, shot, and a glove save, Knox.
The Buffalo Bills' reputation in the NFL is they're the team that went to 4 straight Super Bowls and lost. But they want to rid themselves of that here in this league, and they're out to get some titles, especially that Super Cup title coming up in January.
Here we go, Ferguson on the faceoff. He's taking on Daniels. We drop. Cribbs gives it to Ferguson. Ferguson to Smith. Smith coming up the ice, makes a quick move. Gives it Jackson, shot and a save. Now here's Manley. Manley coming up the ice. Manley holding away. Manley still takes up the wall. Manley to the circle, shot and a save.
Big save, Dawson Knox. He's standing tall thus far. That's Dexter Manley creeping in deep on you. That's a tough shot to face because he's got heat.
Here we go, Ferguson on the draw versus Daniels. Here we go, Daniels wins that draw. Now Miller to Manley, shot and a save. Now Eckler to Daniels, one-timer, no! Now Manley and a save, Knox!
Dexter Manley's had a heck of a shift here in the last couple minutes.
That puck goes around to Daniels. Quick chance! What a save right there! How did he get a piece of that one? Now Cribbs, slap shot.
Jayden Daniels had a nasty little deal from the office, and he put it right out in front for his guy to get. I don't know how that didn't go in. Big save on that end there. Red Jackson getting lit up.
Here we go, Kelly versus Daniels.
Jim Kelly to take a draw.
Here's Taylor, gives it to Eckler. Eckler coming up the ice. Eckler holding away. He continues going now. Eckler tried to center it, doesn't work. Now Eckler to Green. Green to Monk. One-timer with Taylor and a save.
Dawson Knox finds that one out of a crowd. Good save, Dawson.
Now here's Evans. Evans takes it through. Evans backhander and an easy glover made by Ertz.
6:16 left in the second. Washington has climbed up to 21 shots on goal as they are starting to pepper Dawson Knox just a bit here, but he's been up to the test. 2-2.
There's Terry McLaurin. McLaurin has it. McLaurin looking through. McLaurin across. Taylor shot and a glove save made
Dawson
by
Knox
Knox.
reaching out to grab that one. Cool, calm, collected for Knox.
There's Fitzpatrick versus Theismann. Fitzpatrick wins that draw. Now Bosa being double teamed. Pass is intercepted, but Fitzpatrick gets it back. Here's Fitzpatrick. Dumps it up the wall. And now he goes chasing down. Taylor being battled for it. Taylor sends it up the wall to McLaurin. McLaurin up top to Theismann. Theismann to Davis. Davis going quickly back to Theismann. Theismann is taken down by Talley. Now Talley gives it to Fitzpatrick and now Shakir. Shakir's poked away by Taylor. Taylor gets slashed and we have a delayed penalty now. Here comes Davis up the ice. Davis looming, gives it across the green, and now Taylor's shot, blocked out front. Is somebody gonna get a touch on it? Here's Clark to Theismann, slap shot and a save! And now here we go, it's gonna be Ryan Fitzpatrick to the box with a slap.
He got the stick right on the wrist to Sean Taylor. He was shaking his hand. I hope he's okay. He didn't finish the play. He looked down, he was shaking that one off. We will go to the Washington power play as Fitzpatrick will sit for 2 serve.
Josh Allen on the draw versus Jayden Daniels.
They're going to send the big guns out right away. Clinton Boyd, watch him for the circle.
There's Bennett, spins and gets it out. And here's Eckler entering the zone. Eckler shot save. The rebound bounces away from him. Now here comes Mold. Mold dumps it up. He goes chasing for it now. Here's Portis holding away. Portis took him down. Now Mold. Big pass to that one to Smurlis. Smurlis to Allen and now Molds! And that one's kicked away by Ertz.
Short-handed opportunity. Eric Molds gets down low somehow on Ertz, and he has to make a play and stop this thing. We'll take a draw on the other end. Freddie Smurlis, the truck driver, getting a little bit busy downtown there. 2:30 left in the second. Quite a bit of time left on this power play, a minute.
Now Talley gives it to Thomas, and that one goes wide. Well, here's Miller coming up the ice. Miller looking through. Miller to Green. Green shot and a save by Knox.
Not the best opportunity for a power play. Right there, easy save for Fort Knox. They'll take another draw with about 40 seconds left. Let's see if the Commanders can set something up.
Here we go, drops. Here's Portis to Eckler and a save. Knox. Now Knox plays out to Ferguson. Ferguson banks it all the way out, and now Thomas. Thomas pulling off extra speed, but it's forced by Riggins. And now Daniels to Monk at the final seconds of this power play. Monk slap shot and a save. And now Talley gives it. Now Monk out front to Daniels, and he scores! Jayden Daniels is second of the night.
Jayden Daniels has 2. He has an assist, and he is flying all over the place and getting paid off at every angle. Here it comes. Oh, that's just beauty. Bar down, baby. Ring it up. Jayden Daniels, the young superstar. He can do it all.
And I think he scored out right as the penalty expired.
Jayden Daniels from Monk and Eckler. It's 3-2 with under a minute left here in the second.
And now here's Daniels, sends it around, and that pass doesn't connect. Now here's Smith. Smith gives it up top to Shakir. Shakir, he's pushed down. Now Miller. Miller coming up the ice. Miller looking around, gives it to Monk. Monk to Miller. Final seconds. Fans calling for a shot. And now sends it behind the net. Eckler. Final seconds. And now Daniels with a shot and a save.
That'll do it. That's a great second period. It's a great hockey game. We come to see the stars, and boy, oh boy, Jayden Daniels is off the radar right now.
Well, here we go. It's time for the second intermission. Plays of the period. Keep an eye on Jayden Daniels, who has 2 goals, 1 assist, and is looking for a hat trick here in this third.
The Hattie alert is on, folks.
Here we go. So let's start with the goals. Sean Taylor with the absolute bomb.
They want to get Sean Taylor involved in the offensive side of this game. He has a bomb, and they want to use it. They want to crowd the front, look for rebounds, but this one just goes straight through. It's a laser. Sean Taylor with the beaut.
This is beautiful right here. I mean, look, gets it right off of pressure of Ferguson. Sends it to the boards. Perfect pass to Monk.
Art Monk surveys the land. Look at this.
Gets his hands up, steps in, thinks these two defensemen committed, thinking he's going to shoot it, makes the pass, and then Daniels with the beautiful snipe.
It's beautiful patience from Art Monk there as he waits just to the right second to deal. And Jayden Daniels is ready for it.
We got to get another look at this.
And he knows what to do. Just right off the stick.
There's the in the net cam for you.
Dawson Knox has no chance. Sorry.
Eckler on Knox at a great chance. Green. Molds. There's been some good chances in this period.
Really good shorthanded chance there from Eric Molds as he was able to get in deep.
Here.
Little tip. Wow, how did he find that one? Dawson Knox found this one.
Because if that goes, that's, not going in.
He finds it with the blocker. That's clutch stuff there. It's a 3-2 game. Nobody's out of it. It's been a good one. It's been Jayden Daniels all night long. Can the Bills find a way to respond? They got some guys that can do it. Thurman Thomas has been a little bit quiet. Andre Reed has been quiet on the offensive side. They need to get some shots on goal. They need to get Ertz moving around and a little bit shook up. Let's see how this third period plays out.
Oh, here we go. Jayden Daniels on Hattie alerts.
Washington fans are on their feet here in D.C.
Puck drops, and it's a tie-up. Here's Thomas with it. Thomas takes a shot and a save, and now here's Green. Gives it to Monk. Monk pulls off the brakes as he gives it to Taylor. Taylor looking through. Taylor up the wall. Taylor to Monk, and that one slides right to the pads of Dawson Knox.
Before the period started, I said Thurman Thomas was quiet. He came, got a shot on goal right away. Let's see if that's how the pace continues for the Buffalo Bills.
Here we go, we drop. Here's Smerlas, gives it to Reed. Reed taking it through. Reed has it. Reed, quick toe drag move, trying to fight for it near the point now. And now Green will come out with it. Reed sends it around to Taylor. Taylor looking with Daniels. And now he feeds it up, drop pass is intercepted. Here's Allen, one-timer, they score!
Josh Allen with the nasty pick. I mean, what a stick. He gets the turnover and the feed to Andre Reed. I was just about to say that this top line needs to get it going for the Bills. They really rely heavily on their scoring.
And there it is, Andre Reed from Josh Allen.
That's their guy. Josh, we're going to take a look at that one 5 times. Josh Allen with the steal and the feed to Reed. And we're tied up at 3 with 18 left in the third. It's going to be a doozy of a finish.
Here's Allen, one-timer, and that one goes wide. Now Smith to Reed, Reed around to Allen. Allen sends it to the point to Thomas. Thomas to Smerlas, stop shot, blocked out front. And now Smith to Allen, Allen to Smerlas. Smerlas with the reverse check, but he loses the puck in doing so. Now here's Smerlas, gives it. And now Reed trying to make a move. Now here's Kelly. Kelly trying to drop it down, intercepted by Daniels. Daniels to Monk. Monk coming up the ice. Monk slowly behind the net, sends it around. And now it's caught. One-timer, but it's intercepted.
Buffalo Bills have turned the tide and the pace of this game in their favor. 15 minutes left and we're knotted up.
And now here's Monk fighting for it. Monk and Miller now. Miller sends it up top to Theismann. Theismann to Davis. Davis, he gets pressured. Shakir takes it from off the bench. And now here comes Davis. Davis to Manley to the circle and a save. Knox.
Manley, he's been stepping up on the offensive side. Would not be surprised to see him put one in the back of the net before this thing is over. He's got a laser, and he's been firing that cannon all night long.
Here we go. It's Fitzpatrick on the face-off versus Theismann. Puck drops. And here's Miller. He touches the puck, but Davis is going to get an interference penalty. So this is the Bills' chance to take the lead.
This is the thing that football players can't get through their head. You can't do that. Steven Davis, you got to give him a little room. We often see the interference right off the draw. These football players love to hit, but you got to save it for when it counts. And here comes the Bills on the power play with 14:19 left in the third.
Here we go. Bennett gives it across to Cook. Slap shot goes wide. Now Thomas to Reed, and that one goes wide. And now Bennett to Reed. Good organized power play here. And a one-timer by Reed, and it's stopped. Very well organized power play by the Bills as they continue having possession. Here's a pass up top, Manley, and he barely just gets it out. Now Thomas to Allen, Josh Allen to Reed. Reed takes it through. Reed gives it to Allen. Allen sends it back down to Reed. Reed to Thomas. Thomas loses it by Ripon, and he'll get it out.
Mark Rippon with the good clear. They'll reset with 30 seconds left on the power play.
Here's Allen coming up the ice. Allen slowly takes it, shot. That one goes wide. And now here's Man dumps it out. And now Riggins, he gets the clear, and the penalty expires. Now here's a hit on the boards. That's Kelly. Behind the back pass to Bosa. And now Shakir takes it, gives it to Molds. Molds has it, pulls back. Molds with no options. Toe drag shot. And that one.
Only one real good opportunity there. Ertz able to find a save during that power play.
And now here's battle out front for it. Here's McLaurin. Terry McLaurin tried to take it out front. No. And now Davis. And he's blocked.
Both these teams going to try to muck it up a little bit now. You're going to see a lot more jams in the front. No one's getting an easy goal.
Here's Davis. Davis taking it through. Davis holding. Davis tries center. And McLaurin. And that's save. And now here's Molds. Molds to Ferguson. Ferguson to Smith. Smith to Molds. And now Ferguson. Ferguson stops, passes it across, doesn't work out. Molds, and a glove save. Ertz.
Washington able to keep that thing square in front of Ertz. McLaurin getting destroyed there by Bruce Smith. That's a guy you got to watch out for when you're just skating around freely in the middle. Keep your head up.
Here we go, it drops. Ferguson wins it to Smirlis. Smirlis to Jackson, shot, and that one stopped. And now here's Eckler. Eckler takes the puck. Eckler to Green. Green shot, and a glove save, Knox.
Dawson Knox. He made that look easy, but I sure tell you it wasn't. Flash in the leather. Dawson Knox is locked in. Both sides locked in. 8:41 left in the third. Who's going to break this thing open?
Here's Smirlis, gives it up top, and now Smith. He resorts to the wall. Smith up top to Cribbs. Cribbs has it. Cribbs makes a move, and that one gets into the skates right there of Taylor. And now Taylor takes it. Taylor gives it to Monk. Monk shot deflected wide. And now Ferguson to Cribbs. Cribbs takes it through. Cribbs pulls back. Cribbs to the side, and now Jackson, and that doesn't work. Now Bennett across to Schobel to Cribbs, and it doesn't work. Now Taylor battling for it, gives it up top. And now Green through the circle, gives it to Portis, and now shot by Daniels and a save.
Jayden Daniels looking for the Hattie right there. He got another one quick off the stick. I tell you, one of the most impressive things you see about this young boy is the release. It's just so snappy, it's just so fast. And you have to be a lightning cat quick goalie to stop that type of puck.
Here's Bennett up top to Cook. Cook coming down the ice. Cook has it, stops. Now Cook drops it down to Fitzpatrick, shot and save.
Both sides exchanging a couple of shots. Goalies having to get in front of these. Both goalies looking very confident right now as we're winding down to the almost under 5-minute mark of this game. 34 shots for the Commanders.
Here's Manley coming down the ice. Manley up the wall to Portis. Portis trying to get his way through center. Portis with nowhere to go is poked away. And now Shakir. Shakir resorting to the wall. Shakir drops it down to Fitzpatrick. Took it away by Portis. Portis through the middle shot and a save. Knox.
Jayden Portis had a great game. I've been talking about him all game. He hasn't broken open, but he keeps on knocking out the door, generating chances.
Here we go, it drops. Here's Bennett. Bennett gives it to Thomas. Thomas coming up the ice. Thomas looking through. Thomas, quick move, and he's poked away. Now Allen, point blank chance, poked away. And now Reed tried to take it, no. And a one-timer block.
I think Josh Allen was as surprised as anybody that he had the opportunity that he had.
Now here's Miller. Miller stops, shot, save. And now here's Schobel. Schobel on a battle for it. And now Allen gives it to Thomas. Thomas takes it. Thomas pauses, and now here's Monk. Monk coming through. Monk, he's all alone in. Drops it back, and a save. And now Eckler, shot, and a save. Some great chances for the Commanders right there.
Big time action. I think one of those went off the glove and then the post on Knox. We'll have to take a look at the replay.
We have 1:40 left till overtime. Here's Thomas shot and a save. Arts.
Top line Buffalo is out of gas. They need to change it up. They do.
Here's Kelly.
Jim Kelly to finish out here. 1:22 left in the third. Can someone break the tie? Are we going to the OT?
Theismann to Miller. Miller to Manley. Manley to McLaurin. Here comes Terry McLaurin. McLaurin holds, poked away by Smirlis. And now Smirlis bank passes it to Smith. Smith to Kelly. And now Moltz takes it through. Moltz poked away. And now Theismann. Theismann to Green. Green across. And now here's
Jim
McLaurin.
Kelly laid a low blow on the blue line there.
Now Kelly dumps it up the wall to chase down for it.
Way to go, Jim.
And now Kelly fighting for it. He wins that fight only for a second, though, as Theismann gets it. Theismann coming up the ice to David. 30 seconds left. Davis gives a shot, and that one stopped. That one was Terry McLaurin.
Having to make a stop here late with just 25 left.
Here we go, Fitzpatrick versus Daniels. Puck drop, and now here's Daniels. Daniels trying to shoot it, but it's blocked out front. And now Cook coming up the ice with 19 seconds left to go. Cook takes it, Shakir, and it's stopped. And now goes the backhander save. And now the rebound goes to Eckler. Final seconds ticking down. The Commanders going for one more shot. Here's Manley. Manley, Monk, all alone, and a stop. And now Monk again, and it's stopped.
Crazy action in that last minute and a half. That was wild. Both sides having opportunities, both goalies having to make step-ups there. And let's just go ahead and get to the overtime.
So before we get to the overtime, we got a couple highlights to review. Well, it looks like we have a little extra minutes on our hands. Let's start with the goals. We have a goal here, and it's Reed with the beauty. And let's get a better view of this.
It's the steal. It's the steal for me. That's what opened it up.
Taylor just coming up the ice. He gets his pocket picked.
It's the
Allen
stick.
wins the hustle to it. And then the beautiful look.
As soon as Allen makes the steal, his head is up and looking for his guy. He knows exactly where he is, and he finds him tape to tape.
Right there, the defender stops. That is a big issue right there. The defender stops, and then there's Reed who continues going, gets the shot, and it goes through.
That's how you draw it up. If your coach couldn't be more pleased with that one.
And then here's Art Monk with a point-blank chance late. Terry McLaurin with a quick chance. Eckler, quick chance. Daniels.
There, see, it did hit the bar. Go back to that Daniels. It looked like it went off the mask, then the bar.
Oh, it got tipped by his own defender. It got tipped. Knox still had a piece of it, deflected off the bar.
that. Jayden Daniels that close to having the Hattie and the win. Can Jayden Daniels do it? Will he be the hero of the game, sending his team home with a win and a Hattie all at the same time?
Well, here we go. It's time for overtime. Here's Allen and Reed versus Daniels and Monk.
I like Jayden Daniels to finish this thing off. He's been a superstar all night.
Here's Monk, takes it right off the draw. Monk, he's all alone in his seat. Knox!
Dawson Knox tested 5 seconds into the OT.
What a quick chance right there. And here's Daniels on the draw.
Bruce Smith on the ice.
Here's Green to Monk. Monk takes a shot. He scores! Monk wins the game for the Washington Commanders!
Daryl Green leads it for a copper for the all-Wally veteran. Art Monk, one of the best to ever do it, one of the best to ever wear one of these uniforms. The legend gets it done himself and the Commanders. They end this thing right away.
Art Monk with the snap.
Jayden Daniels wins the face-off. He should get a credit for another helper there. That's 2-2. We know who today's top star of the game is, but Art Monk finishes Dawson Knox in a 4-3 thriller here in D.C.
That's all, folks, for this one. Read it. What was the final
Look
score?
at the feed there.
4-3.
4-3, Washington Commanders.
Look it up. St. Two for the 3 stars of the game. Here we go. Third star goes to. Third star. Okay, well, not till it starts the game. Well, looks like the stars of the game gonna have to wait, because let's view the OT highlight. Usually the stars of the game come after this. Take a look at this. The one draw. Gets it right here.
Daryl Green knows exactly where he's going. It's like a set play. They know that if Jayden wins the
Look
face-off,
at the defense. Did we realize that about the defense?
they're all in the same cluster.
All in the same cluster, expecting the shot.
And
Even
Andre
the
Reed is just
goaltender.
late. He's just late to get to this one. He probably should have moved over. Bruce Smith comes back, decides to try to get on it, but it's too late. It's off the stick of Art Monk.
Josh Allen out of the way, then it's in the air. Top cheddar. Well, here we go. 3 stars. Let's see if we can get any. Third star, Sean Taylor with a goal assist and 3 hits.
Well-deserved. He's the anchor of the defense in the heart of the team. A lot of things move to that guy.
Second star is Art Monk with a goal assist and 9 hits.
Art Monk gets it done in overtime. We've seen it a few times. Right off the stick, Bruce Smith's too late.
And no surprise on who the first star is. He had 2 goals. He was on Hattie Allure. Jayden Daniels, 2 goals, 2 assists, and 4 hits. He is the star of the game.
And when you say the word superstar,
And 5 shots.
when you say the word superstar, it's Jayden Daniels. He's going to be a big leader on this team all season long. And if you take the Washington Commanders here in this upcoming league, you can be happy about your guys. Well, that's it from D.C. It's Washington 4, Buffalo 3. We'll see you for the second part of our doubleheader much later tonight as we're going Eagles and Raiders. Good afternoon and good night.
That's all, folks. Final score 4-3. Washington Commanders.